Hi chaps, right, now this video is not necessarily about Transformers stuff. I've basically received a couple of packages, a package and a large parcel, so I wanted to do an unboxing video. Unfortunately, the stuff that's in the boxes is nothing to do with Transformers, but it is something to do with the other things that I collect, because I'm a collector of other things besides Transformers. Transformers is something I've got into recently, whereas I'm a seasoned campaigner of collecting this other stuff. And just recently I come into a bit of money, so I bought some more of these things, and over the last week I've had a couple of them arrive, and well, show and tell. You know, I wanted to show them off. Hopefully some guys who are watching this video will appreciate what I've got. But firstly, a few shout outs. A couple of new subscribers. Mr. George Young, thank you very much. And new guy, Stuart Nicholson. Thanks for subscribing, Stu. Very happy that you've joined my channel. So, what have I got? I think we need a bit of backstory first. I've only been collecting Transformers since the middle of May. But these other things, I've been collecting them since 2002, or the early 2000s. And that is radio control cars. More specifically, 1/10 scale, off-road, electric powered radio control cars, or off-road buggies. Now, I sort of got into it in the early 2000s, and I joined a website called Tamiya Club, and I'm one of its, I wouldn't say its founding members, but I'm one of the earliest members to join the club. Tamiya Club now is absolutely huge. It's got tens of thousands of members all over the world. If you go on there and just look at the stuff that's on there, you'll see it's a thriving community in itself. But I was really into my RC car collecting. I mean, I was a rabid dog collector of RC cars. I used to have like £400 a month disposable income, and I used to think nothing of blowing £400-500 a month on radio control cars. I used to buy 5 or 6 cars a month, and I did that up until sort of like the late sort of 2000s, and then something else came along that I got into, and I also had to take out a mortgage, so that put paid to my £400 a month disposable income. So my RC car collecting went into hibernation. Over the intervening years, I've sort of do little bits. I'll get a car out, work on it. I might buy the odd car now and again, but I'm nowhere near as mad for it as what I used to be. But I still have over 160 cars in my collection up in the loft. If you don't believe me, look at this picture. That was taken in, I think was it May 2012. 164 cars. I've since bought and sold a few since then, but the current total is I think about 168, including these new additions. So let's get started. This is an unboxing video, but first, well, you can see here that I've got a package and a fucking big box. But first, I unfortunately had a relative who passed away recently, and I got a bit of will money as a result. And I'd already decided that this money, when I got it, was going to be, right, I'm going to buy some RC cars because I need to get my radio control car fix again. And so the money came through, £500, and I literally, no sooner had I put it in the bank, and it was like, eBay, bang, 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 buy, buy, buy. And I've blown the lot on some radio control cars. And the first one is this. Tamiya Zahak. Now, the first two are assembly kits. It's basically a kit, right? There's the body, instruction manual, tyres, wheels, lots of plastic parts in bags. Now, I've kind of wanted one of these for a while. It's, for some reason, it's not very popular on the Tamiya Club collecting community. There's a couple of things about this car that people don't like. One of the things is probably the name. They have trouble pronouncing it, but it's Zahak. I don't have any trouble with it. Also, some people don't like the aesthetics of the car. The fact that, you know, it's got a very sort of low body, but it's got this boxy sort of squared off sort of, you know, cockpit perched on top, and it looks odd. But I quite like that because it's a very retro look. And some people are put off by the kind of loud sort of white and pink sort of colours. But no, I love it. And also, this car is now discontinued. You can't buy it anymore because the Tamiya stopped making it. It had a very short production run. They didn't make very many of them. So, future collectible classic, future rarity. That's part of the reason why I went for one. This is the first car that I bought. Then the next car. Now, Tamiya Club do these events where a load of guys come, they drive their Tamiya cars around or their ready control cars around and have a bloody good laugh. And they always have a wheelie race. There's these certain types of ready control cars that just, they've got big wheels on, short wheelbase. All they do is just pop wheelies, and they're just absolutely hilarious fun. I've got a couple of wheelie cars in my collection already, but you know they're old and some of them are a bit fragile, especially my Wild Willy 1. But I wanted to get one of the modern ones with a Wild Willy 2 chassis. So I've gone for this. The Suzuki Jimny. But this is the Blue Style limited edition. Again, it's a kit. You get an instructions book. And you get a kit of parts. Comes with some very nice, you know, blue chrome wheels, and it's got blue chassis parts, white chassis parts. It's got very sort of unusual colours for the chassis bits. The only problem is the body. I thought the body came pre-painted, and it doesn't, which is a bit of a shame. So, you know, it's got the red one on the box, but it's supposed to look like that. So that's the next one. Now, both these cars, these first two cars I've showed you, don't come with radio gear. So I have to buy that separately, and I need to do that yet. So I'm going to have to spend another 100 odd quid just to get the radio gear to kit them out. But that's not the focus of this video. The focus of this video is my unboxing. I've had two packages come today. First one is this. Now this is something that I bought for the Zahak because I'm old school. I mean, a ready control car to me is like, you know, sort of NiCad batteries, you know, mechanical speed controller, 2-channel radio, blah blah blah, and just a brushed motor. This day and age, technology's moved on a bit. It's all this brushless systems. It's all, you know, what they called LiPo batteries, lithium polymer batteries, and it's fairly high tech. And it's also, instead of the old 27 megahertz radios, it's all 2.4 gigahertz stuff. So you've really got to go with the times, and the new stuff is very good. So I thought I'd get a brushless system for the Zahak. So let's get into it. This cost me 50 quid. And it's from eBay. Can you guess? Cheetah censored brushless power system combo set complete with the speed controller, the program board, and the motor system. Come on. And there's the program board. And there it is. Oh, that's got to wait. One brushless mower. Censored. It says so on the end. Sensor. That's a piece of kit, that. And then you've got the speed controller, and it also comes with a separate cooling fan and some fixing screws and a servo lead. That was 50 quid for that little lot, which is a good price. And that's, like I said, going to be going in the Zahak at some point. That's going to make the Zahak go with indecent haste. Right, so now on to the big one. Now, those bastards at UK Revenue and Customs hit it. Got a customs hit on it. It was only 15 quid, but I hate it when that happens. When I used to collect RC cars, I used to get them from all over the world, and I got pretty lucky because I knew about, you know, customs hits, and I had a little tactic for getting around it. What you used to do, you used to say to, when you bought the item off eBay, you'd say to the seller, I says, look, I want you to declare it as a gift, value it the contents at $40, and put on the label something vague like toy car. And that way it'll get through the customs, because the value of it is too low to warrant, you know, paying any duty on it. The only drawback with that system is you can't have insurance on it, because if you have insurance on it you have to declare the full value, and if it gets damaged in any way, shape or form, you haven't got a leg to stand on. But it's a system that worked. But there were times when people just declared, put the shipping label on with the full declared amount, and they just got hit. But that's always from stuff coming from America for some reason. Don't know why that is. These other items came from Germany and Japan, Hong Kong respectively. They didn't get hit, but this did. Anyway, I've got some nice decals. So, how do I get into this little bugger? Come on. Can you tell what it is yet? Kyosho Ultimate DB, or Kyosho Ultimate Desert Buggy. Wow, what a machine. When I saw this, I thought, I gotta get me one of these. It's got very much retro styling on it, which I like. I like my old school. I like my buggies to be old school. And it's ready to run. It comes complete with radio gear and motor, so all you got to do is put batteries in it and away you go. So there's the box, all wrapped in bubble wrap. Comes with a radio. Kyosho prefix system. No, it's 27 megahertz. Unfortunately, it's not 2.4 gigs, so that's all right. That's probably why they've done this kit so cheap. But it's got old school gear on it. instruction book and the antenna. It also comes with a an aftermarket spoiler, which you fit separately. And the car also comes pre-painted, so you don't have to paint it or build it. Here we go, here we go. Oh! Now that's a toy. Look at this. 1/8 scale as well. Not 1/10 scale. This is a 1/8 scale kart. It's got the big, what they call short course truck wheels and tyres on it. Oil dampers all round. It's got a brushed motor on it. 20 turn by the looks of it, but that should be good enough. Shame it hasn't got a driver figure. That would have really made it. Awesome. Right, how do you get into it? Take the body clips off. Oh, I see. Good. Body's a bit of a pig to get off. I missed something here. Sorry about this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the body off, and there we go, there's the chassis. Yeah, it's all old school. Got a basic electronic speed controller. Yeah, 27 megahertz receiver, and a normal servo. Very basic sort of buggy type chassis, but still, bit of kit. Really wanted one of these when I saw them, and I've got one. That's a nice little addition to the old collection. Again, this is a model that's now been discontinued. There are a few available to buy around the world, but it's a rare car now. There's not many of them left, so get them while you can. So yeah, that's basically what this video was about. It was just an unboxing for my radio control cars that I've just bought. Couple of transformer related things I think I should mention. Been looking into getting some tickets for Rollout Roll Call, and I'm sorry, but this has got to be a right old rant because it's pissing me off. Because I went to look at the website, and you can't, originally I wanted to go on the Saturday only, so I booked my leave so that I could go on the Saturday and then do my voluntary voluntary work bit for the 2 days after, and then on the Sunday Monday. But as it happens, you can't get a day ticket for the Saturday. You have to buy a weekend ticket at 35 quid. And yet if you go on the Sunday, it's only 10 quid. Now I sent an email on the Rollout Roll Call website, and I got an email back, and they said, oh well, the reason there's two different options is because if you get a weekend ticket, then you get all these exclusives that you can get, all these exclusive limited edition sort of convention characters that you can buy, and and all this stuff. I'm not interested in that. I don't want to pay 70 quid for a recolour of some other character. I'm not that serious a Transformer collector at the moment to warrant going after convention exclusives. I just want to get some money, go there, buy some toys, hopefully talk to a few other people who know Transformer YouTube community members who might be there or turning up, and then go home. So, and it's right down the arse end of the country. I'm gonna have to put like 30 odd quid's worth of fuel in my car to get down there. So I was really annoyed about that. But as it happens, things might be changing as regards to my working weekend dates. We might be shifting them to the alternate fortnightly sequence to the ones they're currently on. It's not a done deal yet, but if that happens, then I'll be free to attend rollout roll call on either or both of the days. But I don't know. I mean, the weekend, could I really warrant going down there for a weekend? I don't think so. I mean, I won't have enough money to, because I'm going to be going there looking for these Generations figures. As soon as I've seen them, they're going to buy, and then my money will be gone. And that'll be it. So I just want to go down there for one day. So at the moment, I was going to be going on the Saturday. Now looks like I'll be going on the Sunday. So I can save myself 25 quid on the ticket price. So again, it's not a done deal yet. We need to sort out these working dates. And another thing that's happened today. Phil, Mr. Rat Trap 25. What the fuck have you done, man? What have you done? I don't believe it. What have you done? Oof. Oh man, I mean, did you do that deliberately? Did you do it deliberately, or was it a pure coincidence? Have you figured out what it is you've done? What have you done, eh? Oh, I can't believe it. What are you looking for? Why did you do it? I'm not going to give the game away. I'm going to see if you can guess what it is that you've done. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. So, I've been looking at my channel, and it's been a while since I've done a review, so I think I need to get some reviews done now. Especially now I've got some new material to be getting on with. So, I've got a few ideas in the pipeline, and I'm pretty sure I know what the first one's going to be, because I pretty much all but promised it to a particular individual auto assembly. So that's all I've got to say for now. See you guys. Bye!